So you may or may not know this about me, but I love postage stamps. I've been working on this particular art journal for a couple of years now. It is my art journal devoted to postage stamps, and that's what I'm working on in today's video. So I belong to my local stamp club, San Jose Stamp Club, and I like to play with stamps. It's just fun. It's almost relaxing to just kind of have a table full of postage stamps and just look them over and play and glue things down. I like to find these plates of stamps. Those are fun too. And then sometimes I actually use some paints and materials to do things with it. I like to use rubber stampings and just inks, play with colors. This is some stenciling, right? So this little book I've been adding things to for a couple of years now. And I still have some pages left. Sometimes I do really simple things. I just have a series of stamps and then do a little bit of stenciling in the background. And then other times I put a lot more effort into it and do things with inks and layers and so on. And then other times there's no ink or any other kinds of embellishment at all other than just the stamps. Some of these I did so long ago, I don't even remember how I did it. Like, I don't know, I must have just rubber stamped onto the page, but I don't remember how I prepped the page. Yeah, and then other times, some of them I like and some of them I don't. Like this page, for example, I can't stand it. It just does not look good to me, but that's okay, right? It's just learning and then you move on. This one I did with paste, modeling paste, so that you can actually feel this. I'm not crazy about this page either, but you know, whatever. It's just fun. I have spaces where I have blank pages still, so I can continue to add on. I think that's about it. Yeah, this one's fun too. So anyway, so I pulled this out a couple of days ago and I decided that I was going to add a little bit to this. So what I did was I took out my crayons, the water-soluble crayons, and I started with this one. So I have a bunch of stamps with boats on them and I wanted to use them somehow. And I grabbed, 6, and I have like 30 more. So I didn't even scratch the surface with using all my boat stamps, but ships, I should say. And, but still, I wanted to create something that I could do in here. So I came up with this idea of kind of an ocean and maybe a sunset and the sky. And then I put the stamps on. Looking at it now, I can see that it's not done. What I see is that I have a background and then the stamps are just sitting on the top. So somehow I want to integrate the stamps a little bit more onto the page. So what I will do, well, what I want to do is I want to add some stars, first of all, to the sky. I don't have any rubber stamps with stars on them. So what I did was I printed out just some constellations that I might use. I also have these Faber-Castell gelatos, and what's nice about these is that they have a little bit of shine to them. I use them a lot in other places in here. This one this, for example, I don't know if you can see that there's a little bit of a glitter shine to it. And you see how I have, with adding this color and this little bit of shadowing, it pulls these hearts onto the page. So it's not the paper and then the hearts on the top. It's all pulled together. And that's what I want to do with this, right? So I'm going to take, and I used this, are these. This is the same thing. So I'm going to use these and try, just add. So I've got some purple here, purple, green, blue, and just kind of see if I can add some color in here. But first, I'm going to add some constellations. And what I will just do is use a pen. I think I like Sagittarius. So what I will do is take my pen and kind of press really hard so that the point is on the page. Let's see, where do I want this though? Maybe here. Okay, and now I will take my pen. And again, I could be doing this with a ruler and super precise, but I don't want to be precise. I just want to get it on the page and move on. But I need to make sure that I'm getting this right. So I have that, and if I want to go back and make him darker with a really dark pen, I could do that. But for right now, that is enough. Now, should I add one more over here maybe? Yeah, let's do this Aquarius. Okay, a little harder than I thought. Okay, so is that enough? Okay, I think that's enough. I can always add more if I want to at the end. All right, so I have my colors. So let's take a bunch out here. I will start with the purple. So what I'm going to do is just put some of this down, and then I'm going to smear it with something wet. And I want to try and incorporate the stamps when I am putting this down. So what you can do is you can take a finger and have a little bowl of water and you can smear it. That's what I've done in the past. But I'm going to try using one of these. I have no idea what I'm doing here. So maybe I should start down at the bottom. It's probably going to pick up some of the watercolor from the crayon watercolor also. But that's okay. So I'm going to stick with one group of, one family of colors first. So I'm just moving color around. I don't even know yet how it's going to turn out, I think I need more blue down here. This time I put it on heavy. Let's see how this goes. If it's too much, I can always just, you know, smear some off. That's actually kind of nice because I'm putting blue into the stamp. You can choose, or I should say, I could have chosen to leave the stamps preserved exactly as they are, but I'm more interested in creating a scene and having the stamps be a part of the scene rather than have the scene in the background with the stamps on the top. So basically you would just choose, you know, what style that you like. Okay, so I think that's about all I can do with this color. Now I will switch my finger onto a clean spot and go with up here, kind of blending these in. Okay, I think that's the best that I can do. Do I want to add any other of these gelato colors? I do want to put a frame around the outside to kind of pull in the picture. Let's see, I've got 3 choices. I have this copper color, iced coffee it's called. This one is gold champagne, which is very light. And this one is iced chai. I think I'm gonna try this champagne just because it is the lightest one. If I wanna go darker, I can go darker. And this time I want to make sure that my paper is exactly just one behind. Okay, so this is going to be kind of heavy because it's going to be blended in. And if I don't like it, if I think it's not enough, then I will go and add a darker color. So let's see what this looks like. I have to be careful not to pull it off entirely with my wet wipe. I think I pulled too much off up here, so let me add some more. Okay, so that, let's see what it looks like. I like that shine. I think I like it. I think I like just that very light color. I don't want it too dark. I have some pages here, this is very dark, for example, and it works on this page and on this page, but this one I want it very light. So let's continue with that. Okay, now do I want to also frame any of these? Well, I will try it on a couple of these that are really stark white, just to kind of see if we can dull that whiteness and have it blend more into the page. And I'm going to try it just on one side, see what that looks like. Maybe I'll do it this way. This one almost, see, it has a frame on it as well. But let's see how this works. I probably don't even need to blend it that much. There you go. I do like that. I do like that a lot. I love that little bit of shine around the edges. That is so cool. And the whole thing just kind of shines. The whole page or whole spread. You know what? Speaking of shine, maybe I want to add a little bit of shine to this compass. Iced chai. This is going to be too dark. Iced coffee. So I'm going to say no to that. Or I happen to have the silver ice. No, I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's try this. I don't remember what kind of ink I used, and if it's water-based, I don't want it to smear. So I have to go very carefully, but I think I used permanent, so hopefully that will be just fine. Pull some in. Okay, I better stop while I'm ahead. I don't want to do something disastrous and ruin the whole thing. What about the constellations? Do I want to do something with a little bit heavier ink? Yes, I do. So I'm just going to take this very fine tip Sharpie pen. This is not going to smear if I go back. I'm going to take a pencil. And go over the lines because I want to smear the lines just a little bit, I think. If I really hate it, then I can just go with the pencil or with an eraser and just take it out. But I think what I'm trying to do is just soften everything, because right now the pen marks are very stark. Probably should have done pencil from the beginning, but that's okay. Let's see what this looks like. Just want to make it a little bit blurry. That helps. That helps a little bit. I can go back and add more stars, but I think I'll leave it as is for now. The whole point is that you realize that it's a sky and this is ocean, and I think that is pretty much I successfully did that. So this is my finished piece. I think I am done. I have more pages left in my notebook, and I have a lot more stamps. I have a stamp show. There is a stamp show coming up in 2 weeks, I think. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. And I will be going. I am, as I mentioned, I am a member of the Stamp Club, and so I am volunteering at one of the booths to help them out. And so I will have plenty of opportunity to look for more stamps if I want. Not that I need any, because I have quite a few. Okay, lots of pages left in this little notebook, so I will be adding more over the coming months and years. If you don't have a postage stamp journal of your own, I encourage you to think about starting one. Postage stamps are very inexpensive. If you don't have a stamp show in your area, then you can definitely get them online. I often buy stamps through Etsy and also through eBay. If you do have stamps, let us know in the comments where you found yours. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you the next time.